When people talk about insane horse attack moments, they often imagine chaotic fights between stallions or dangerous encounters with predators. But some of the deadliest kicks ever caught on camera don't come from battles at all. They come from simple mistakes humans make every day, and the most dangerous of all, walking directly behind a horse. To understand why this happens, we need to look at how horses evolved. These animals are prey by nature. For millions of years, survival meant detecting threats before it was too late. Horses developed an almost panoramic vision, nearly 350 degrees around their heads. But there are two blind spots, directly in front of the nose and directly behind the tail. Predators learn to exploit these weaknesses. The horse's answer? A lightning-fast reflex. If something enters that blind zone, the safest response is to lash out. Kick first, figure it out later. These wild horse attack moments, they're not about being cruel or mean. It's all about survival instincts kicking in, you know? Horses have evolved to react this way to protect themselves from threats. When you slow down the footage, the physics are mind-blowing. Just think about it. A horse's kick can pack a punch strong enough to injure a person in a split second. It's a reminder of how powerful these majestic creatures really are. Imagine being on the receiving end of that kick. It's no joke. But here's the key. While these may be the deadliest kicks ever caught on camera, they are also the easiest to avoid if you know the rules. Every experienced horse handler will tell you, never, ever walk directly behind a horse. If you have to move past the hindquarters, keep one hand on its body so the animal knows you're there, or stay far enough away, 10 to 12 feet, to be out of range. Anything in between is the danger zone where an unexpected horse kick can change everything. Slide in from the side and keep chatting as you approach the horse. This isn't just about keeping yourself safe. It's all about respecting the horse's instincts and building a solid bond of trust between you two. You know, horses are super sensitive creatures, and they can feel your energy. When you take the time to talk to them softly, it really helps them feel at ease. Trust me, it makes a world of difference. Just think about it. A horse that trusts you is way more willing to cooperate, and that can lead to some amazing experiences together, whether you're riding or just hanging out. So, go ahead and give it a shot. So, here's the real question. Have you ever seen someone walk behind a horse like this? Would you risk it knowing the danger? These aren't just viral clips. They're life lessons written in muscle and instinct. Horses do not plan violence. They react. When startled, cornered, or unsure of what's happening behind them, they unleash a kick that can have devastating consequences. The cameras don't lie. Time after time, these sudden reactions are captured in dramatic detail. They shock us, but they also teach us something critical about coexistence with these powerful animals. The next time you stand near a horse, remember that calm can flip to reflex in the blink of an eye. Respect the blind spots, stay alert, and you won't become another statistic in the long list of deadliest kicks ever caught on camera. Check this out. Another clip shows a rider hopping off their horse and walking behind it to adjust the saddle. Just as they're doing that, the horse kicks out, barely missing the rider's head. Can you believe it? It's such a heart-stopping moment. This really drives home why even the most seasoned equestrians need to stay super alert. Horses can be unpredictable, and that split-second reminder of their power is a wake-up call for everyone around them. So, whether you're a pro or just starting out, always keep your wits about you when you're working with these magnificent animals. Safety first, right? For example, if a horse pins its ears back or swishes its tail, that's a huge red flag. It's like them saying, "Back off, I'm not comfortable." Understanding these cues is so important. It's all about reading their body language and being aware of their feelings. So next time you're around horses, keep your eyes peeled for those signs. You'll be amazed at how much they communicate without saying a word. Let's take a closer look at some of the most jaw-dropping horse kick incidents captured on film. In one video, we see a stable hand casually walking behind a row of horses. Suddenly, without warning, one of the horses lashes out with its hind legs. The force of the kick sends the person flying several feet through the air. It's a stark reminder of how quickly things can go wrong. Check this out. Another clip shows a rider hopping off their horse and walking behind it to adjust the saddle. Just as they're doing that, the horse kicks out, barely missing the rider's head. Can you believe it? It's such a heart-stopping moment. This really drives home why even the most seasoned equestrians need to stay super alert. Horses can be unpredictable, and that split-second reminder of their power is a wake-up call for everyone around them. So, whether you're a pro or just starting out, always keep your wits about you when you're working with these magnificent animals. Safety first, right? But it's not just humans who get caught in the crossfire of these powerful kicks. Seriously, we've seen some jaw-dropping footage of all sorts of animals, from playful dogs to hefty cattle, getting a taste of a horse's defensive reflex. Picture this. In one particularly wild video, a horse kicks out at an approaching wolf, and you can almost feel the tension. The wolf goes tumbling head over heels like something out of an action movie. It's a real reminder of just how fierce and protective these majestic creatures can be, don't you think? They might seem gentle, but when they feel threatened, they can unleash some serious power. These incidents really hit home when you think about the sheer power these animals have. A horse's kick can unleash forces of up to 2,000 pounds per square inch. Can you imagine that? It's enough to shatter bones or cause serious internal injuries, and sadly, it can even be fatal in some cases. Just picture a wild stallion kicking. It's like nature's own wrecking ball. So, it's super important to always respect their space and approach them with care. They might look gentle, but they're packing some serious strength. It's super important to keep in mind that horses aren't naturally aggressive creatures. They're more like flight animals, you know? When they kick, it's usually out of fear or surprise, not because they want to hurt you. For instance, if a horse gets spooked by a loud noise or an unexpected movement, their instinct is to run away. This understanding is crucial for preventing those potentially dangerous moments. So, next time you're around a horse, remember that they just want to feel safe and secure. Coexisting safely with these amazing creatures is all about understanding them better, right? Education plays a huge role here. If you're working with horses, it's super important to get trained in handling techniques. You know, learning to read their body language can really save you from a mishap. For example, if a horse's ears are pinned back, it's usually a sign they're not too happy. Approaching them calmly and knowing where to stand is key. Always be aware of their space. Keeping your cool and respecting their signals makes all the difference. It's like building a bond based on trust and respect. So, let's dive into how we can make this connection work. Always remember when you're approaching a horse, especially from behind, it's super important to announce your presence. You know, horses can be a bit jumpy. A soft "hey there" or a gentle touch on their body can really help calm them down. It's all about preventing that instinctive kick response, which can be pretty scary. Imagine if someone sneaks up on you unexpectedly. Just like that, a horse might feel threatened. So, next time you're near a horse, take a moment to let them know you're there. It makes all the difference in building trust and keeping everyone safe. Creating a solid foundation of knowledge and respect for these amazing creatures is super important, right? With the right guidance, we can totally help kids develop a lifelong love for horses while keeping everyone safe and sound. Think about it. When kids learn about grooming, feeding, and handling horses, they not only bond with them, but also understand how to care for them properly. So, let's make horse safety a fun and engaging lesson for the little ones. Imagine games that teach them about horse behavior, or fun stories that highlight the importance of safety around these beautiful animals. It's all about making it interactive and memorable. For example, just showing them how to approach a horse calmly can make a huge difference. Kids need to learn to respect the horse's space and understand its body language. When they know the signs of a horse getting nervous, like pinning its ears back or swishing its tail, they can avoid getting too close. Plus, explaining the right way to lead a horse can help them feel more confident and safe. Creating a solid foundation of knowledge and respect for these amazing creatures is super important, right? With the right guidance, we can totally help kids develop a lifelong love for horses while keeping everyone safe and sound. Think about it. When kids learn about grooming, feeding, and handling horses, they not only bond with them, but also understand how to care for them properly. So let's make horse safety a fun and engaging lesson for the little ones. Imagine games that teach them about horse behavior, or fun stories that highlight the importance of safety around these beautiful animals. It's all about making it interactive and memorable. When you're working in stables or handling multiple horses, the design of your facility can really make a huge difference in keeping everyone safe. Think about it. Wide aisles let horses move around without bumping into each other, right? Good lighting is key too. It helps you spot any potential hazards before they become a problem. And don't forget about those strategically placed barriers. They can help prevent unexpected encounters that might lead to kicks or other accidents. For example, having a solid wall between the horse stalls and the aisle can really reduce the chance of a horse getting startled and reacting. So, investing in a well-thought-out stable design isn't just smart, it's essential for everyone's safety. But even with all these precautions, it's important to remember that horses are large, powerful animals with their own minds. No matter how well-trained or gentle a horse may be, there's always an element of unpredictability. Respect for the animal and constant awareness are essential. As we watch these incredible videos of horse kicks, it's easy to get caught up in the spectacle. The slow-motion footage, the visible shock waves rippling through the air, the sheer power on display, it's all undeniably fascinating. But we must never forget the very real danger these moments represent. Each of these clips is a near miss, a split second away from tragedy. They serve as a powerful reminder of the responsibility we have when working with these animals. Whether you're a professional trainer, a casual rider, or simply someone who admires horses from afar, understanding and respecting their nature is crucial. In the end, these insane horse attack moments teach us an important lesson about the natural world. We may have domesticated horses thousands of years ago, but they still carry the instincts of their wild ancestors. By respecting those instincts and learning to work with them rather than against them, we can forge safer, stronger bonds with these magnificent creatures. So the next time you're around horses, take a moment to observe. Watch how they move, how they react to their surroundings. Notice the subtle shifts in their body language. And above all, remember those blind spots. Because in the blink of an eye, a calm scene can turn into one of those heart-stopping moments we've seen captured on camera. The deadliest kicks ever caught on film aren't just spectacle. They're a call to awareness, a reminder of the power and unpredictability of nature. By heeding that call, we can ensure that our interactions with horses remain safe, respectful, and truly rewarding. After all, isn't that what our relationship with these incredible animals should be about?